Traveling to Mexico as a lone woman. Would I recommend it? Most definitely. Definitely do it. If you don't want to watch the whole of this video, then my top advice is go. Just don't be a bloody idiot. Um, pretty much. I had no problems at all when I was in Mexico. I was there for a month in total, and I absolutely loved it. Um, I didn't feel scared once. I was never felt threatened once. Actually, it was just the complete opposite. I felt very welcome and very safe. I spent a week in Mexico City, and while I was in Mexico City, I used Ubers to get around, partly because I'm disabled, so for me it was just less walking to have to go and get the metro or the buses, and then equally from a lone woman perspective, just for safety, I can just get an Uber right from my hotel right to the museum that I wanted to go to, or the gallery, or wherever it was. So that worked an absolute treat, and it's so cheap over there. So Ubers were just it cost me next to nothing. Um, and I found that just really great. But I did spend a lot of time just in predominantly really Mexican areas. I love just immersing myself in, the real areas of the place. I don't always want to be surrounded by tourists. So I went to a lot of like local markets where I was the only white woman, the only, English bird or any sort of tourist for miles around. And again, I didn't feel unsafe at all. Um, Partly because it was just a load of Mexicans, going about their lives, buying their groceries, going to work. They're not interested in, raping or murdering me. They're just normal people. So I felt completely safe over there, and yeah, I just go traveling, I don't worry about it. But then, like I said, I'm not an idiot, and it helps if you're not an idiot. And just follow your instincts, follow your gut. So if I felt a little dodgy in an area, I would remove myself from that area, but I didn't feel unsafe at any point. Um, and I just found everyone to be really friendly. After being in Mexico City for a week, I then flew to the West Coast to a place called Zihuatanejo, and that was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. It's kind of a place where a lot of like Mexicans go on holiday. So, and I even had some Mexicans say to me, "Oh, it's so nice you've come here and not gone to Cancun." And I was like, "Yep, I don't go to the usual like holiday destinations. I want to be with the real people of that country. I don't want to just be surrounded by a bunch of British people on their holidays. I want to go and experience that country." So while I was in Zihuatanejo, I did use the public transport that was there, just because it just had really good transport links and like the little mini buses, and that was great. And there was one that just went straight from outside my hotel right into town, so I didn't have to like walk far for it. And again, everyone was so friendly. There was one time I didn't have the right change for the bus, so a Mexican lady just paid my fare for me. And then on another bus I got on the wrong one, so a Mexican man got off the bus with me. His bus went, and then he helped me get a taxi, and then queued up and waited for another bus. And like, people were so friendly, and other people helped me on and off the bus with my bag. And anytime anyone got on and off the bus, people said hola and buenos dias, and just greeted people. And I thought, well, this is a very different experience to what you get on a British bus, isn't it? So yeah, that was wonderful, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. um I suppose the other things I do to keep safe is I stay sober, so I don't get drunk or drugged up when I'm abroad, or to be honest, when I'm even in the UK. It's not my vibe anymore. It's something I used to do, but it's just not how I want to spend my time now. I really actually like being fully conscious, and when you are fully conscious, you're a lot more aware of your surroundings and who's around you. So if you are a lone woman, whether you're in the UK or abroad, and you're choosing to get drunk and do drugs, then you're not taking responsibility for yourself, and you are putting yourself at risk. Because when you're sober, you are very much in tune with your surroundings and your animal instincts and your gut. So I followed that a lot, and it never my gut never guides me wrong, you know. So I was safe the whole time. I cannot recommend Mexico enough, whether you're man, woman, whatever. It's fantastic country. The people are so nice. The culture and history is incredible. All of the Aztec and Mayan history is fantastic. I loved going around the Museum of Anthropology and just seeing all of these like ancient sites. And the food is amazing. I ate so much food. I'll put in some pictures of my food so you can see it. So yeah, the food was just absolutely just so tasty. So I absolutely loved Mexico. It was an amazing trip. I had some great accommodations that I stayed in. The beaches were wonderful, the weather was wonderful, the people were wonderful, and I enjoyed just sitting on a beach drinking many a coconut. So I highly recommend Mexico. And yeah, don't be as scared to go off traveling by yourself, whether you're a man or woman, you know, just keep your wits about you and don't be a bloody idiot. You'll be all right.